All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to start with just nice deep breaths in. So a lot of our workout, or actually pretty much all of it, is going to be on the floor today. So feel free to grab a mat. Give yourself a little bit of space, room to move. All right, let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down into our back pocket. Let's bring those arms out in front. We're just going to open and close. So, I was mentioning earlier, my back is just very stiff and sore today. So I'm doing a little assessment while we do this warm-up. Good, here's 2 and 1. Let's bring it into the center. We're going to tap to the side. We're going to reach the arms across the body. This one, again, my back is really stiff this morning, so I'm going to take it kind of easy on this one. This one always stretches out my back. 2. Let's reach it up, so a little side bend, side sway. 4, 3, 2. All right, bring it into the center. Take the hands, take the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Sit back, hands on the thighs. We're just going to do a little cat-cow. So inhale here, and then a little exhale. Good, nice, good inhale, and exhale. And this is again one that I am going very gentle, nice and slow. Good, in and out. We're just going to do one more right here. Up. Let's roll it all the way up. Let's take our arms up. So reach and down. So no tapping, no hip movement here. Just a little bit of side-to-side movement. 2. Let's bring our feet about a hip width apart. We're going to do our hip circles. So feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards to start with. Good, let's change direction. Let's turn our toes out towards the corner, and then same thing. So just nice, good hip circles. And change direction. Bring it in. We're going to turn those toes in a little bit, so we lead from the hips and turn the entire leg in like you're trying to get your knees to talk to each other. Good, change direction. Just 2 and 1. Good, hold on to a wall if you need to. We're going to do our leg swings front to back, so start nice and small. We're just going to swing it forwards, swing it backwards. Here's 2 and 1. Switch it over to the other side. Same thing. Nice, good swing, front to back. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Facing a wall, facing a counter. We're going to do our side leg swings, standing tall. So we're going to take it out and we're going to cross in front. You can make the movement smaller. Just depends on how your hips and your legs are feeling today. 4, 3, 2. Good. Switch it over to the other side. Give yourself some space. I always have to make sure that I'm not going to kick something that's off to the side of me. Good. 4, 3, 2. Bring it into the center. Give yourself a little bit of space. Take those legs nice and wide. So the wider you are, The closer you are to the floor, we're going to take it 2 to the side and 2 to the side. So you're adding in a little pulse. It's just a double. So our toes are pointing forwards, maybe a little bit out towards the corner. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up in the center, staying tall, staying with your legs wide. We're going to do a side lunge. Reach down for your toes. So adding in a little torso rotation here. And if you don't want to do a big rotation, you're just going to turn and you're just going to reach towards your knees. So it just kind of depends on how you're feeling today. We want to open up that shoulder towards the ceiling. We're trying to turn our upper body sideways. A couple more. 2. And 1. Hold it here, keep it here. We're going to do front, middle, and back. So straight legs, we're going to hinge it forwards, reach forward, between the feet, reach behind us. Forward, between the feet, reach behind you. We want to try not to round our spine here. We're stretching the hamstrings, holding a neutral spinal position. Reach forwards, middle, and back. Gentle movements. We don't want to do crazy bouncing. We don't want to feel sharp pain. A little bit of stretch is okay. Pain is not. Good. Now we're going to step it back into our plank. So step it back into a plank. I'm going to turn. And we're going to come up into down dog. So lift it up and back. And then back to our plank. You can do this at an incline. A lot of these movements and exercises you can do sitting in a chair. So if it's just not in the cards for you today to be on the floor, you can sit in a chair, use a chair for support or for modifications. Good, here's 2. And 1 more. All right, now I'm gonna come back up to standing because I'm going to get my mat out and I'm going to get a drink. If you are already set up, you can stay down on the floor. I was thinking I could go without my mat today, and then I touched the floor and it's cold. So I am going to get my mat out. You can do the same. If you need a chair nearby, even if you're on the floor, you can always use a chair to help you modify some moves. So sometimes going down onto the floor and doing child's pose is really uncomfortable. You can use your yoga blocks, you can use your chair kind of to help you modify. We are going to be doing some stuff on our knees, so put something underneath your knee if you need to. We're going to take it down onto the floor. And we're going to start on hands and knees. We're going to be in a half kneeling position. So half kneeling position means 1 foot in front, other foot is going to be on the knee. I like to tuck my toe under personally. Helps me maintain my balance. We're going to tuck our tail and then we're going to relax. So tuck your tail and relax. So you can put your hands on your pelvis if you'd like. It's just a little tuck. And honestly, if you start and you just squeeze your bun, it's going to naturally do the tuck for you. So just squeeze the glute on that side and you'll notice that you tuck under. And that's what we're going for. Good, here's 2 and 1. Now we're going to hold that tuck. So hold that glute squeeze. Now we're going to do a little forward press and then come back. So we're not going forward here and we're not going forward and arching our back. So we're just holding the tuck. It's a little forward and back press. So your front foot stays flat on the floor. Your knee is going to press forward a little bit over your toes, but it's just a good hold. Here's 2. Now we're going to take it and we're going to hold that squeeze, hold that forward press. Now we're going to reach the arms up, and you can reach it up and forwards as long as we're keeping our good tuck and squeeze here. Or If you're comfortable with it, you can start to add a little bit more of an arch at your upper spine. So we don't want to just push our low back forwards. Squeeze the hip, and I want you to think about rolling yourself back. You're moving from your ribs up. So instead of moving from the low back up, I want you to move from your ribs to do your little bit of an arch. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my low back. I'm trying to bend where my spine likes to bend, which is a little bit of your hips, and then it's up in your upper spine. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now the leg that's in back, we're going to take it out to the side. So we're going to switch the foot that's on the floor, or the knee that's on the floor, and we're going to take the leg that was back. We're now going to take that one out to the side. Toe pointing forwards. Toe is in line with your knee, hands down on the floor. And we're going to take it back. So sit it back, bring it back forwards. So hips back to your heels, bring it back forwards. If you're really tight, you might struggle with this one. You might have a hard time just getting your leg to go out straight out to the side. Just focus on getting it to go out and trying to hold a neutral spine position. If you're more flexible, you may find that you can start to do a little bit more of a split position here. Good. Now we're going to take it back and we're going to hold it. Hold it, hold it. And if you're able to, some of you might be able to come down onto your forearms and come a little bit closer to the floor. If this is not for you, then that's not what I want you to do. Stay on your hands. Good. 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Carefully bring that leg in, and now we're going to take that leg back, and it's out to the front. So now we're going to take that leg to the front, and we're going to take our leg straight. So our heel is down, our toe is up, our leg is out straight in front of us. This is one, hold on to something for support. If you're able to, take your hip back towards your heel, and you're going to sit your hip on your heel. You're going to take this leg, you're going to keep it out straight, and if you can add a forward fold, great. I am not super flexible. This isn't always a good position for me. But we're just going to take that leg out, and I want you to think hamstring stretch. So maybe you're here and you do a forward fold. This is okay too. Hold on to something. This is a balance challenge for a lot of people. We're just trying to get a nice, good hamstring stretch. Make sure that we're not letting this knee bend. I want it straight. And if you're tight, you might be stretching right here. Good. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. We're going to go back to hands and knees. Same thing, this last exercise on this leg. We're in our hands and knees position. We're going to do our hip circles. So brace your core. We're going to take that leg. We're going to bring it a little bit forward, out to the side, rotate, and then bring it back in, and then we're going to go the other direction. So donkey kick, out to the side, and in. So a little forward, fire hydrant, donkey kick, then donkey kick, fire hydrant, and in. What you want to watch out for is to make sure that we're not doing extra movements like this with extra body parts. We want to try to get just the hip to move. So your range of motion might be small. It might be down here. Good, we're going to do a couple more, and that's okay. Good, elbow straight, spine is neutral. Good, bring it in. Now we're going to take that leg around to the front, and we're going to start to do everything on the other side. So nice, good half kneeling position. And again, so we're just going to do that little tuck. So little tuck, little relax. Little tuck, little relax. So when we do our relax, we're not relaxing so much that our hips go way far back. So it's just little tuck, and then relax the squeeze. Squeeze, relax. So it's just like we're tensing up our muscle, and then we're relaxing our muscle. Same thing we do like when we do a bicep curl. We squeeze at the top, and then we relax a little bit at the bottom. Good, last one. Now we're going to tuck. We're going to hold that little bit of a tuck, tailbone pointing to the floor, and we're just going to do our little forward and back push. forward and back push. So I'm keeping my tuck, I'm keeping my belly pulled in, my ribs are pulled down. So when I'm here, I'm not moving the entire body forward, and I'm not arching my low back. So it's keeping the tuck, keeping the squeeze, deepen the stretch in the hip flexors, and then come back. And here's 2. All right, now we're going to keep the tuck, keep the squeeze, keep the little bit of a press forwards, and we're going to lift. And again, our chest is lifting up and out and a little bit back. So we are lifting it, we're pressing it out, we're lifting it up, and we're going to reach our arms up. And again, you might be here. Your lift might be here, but I want you to think about hinging right at your bra strap if you're a lady or if you're wearing one. So we want to make sure again that we're not arching our low back. We're trying to arch from our ribs up into our spine and our neck. So we're starting the arch from the ribs versus from our low back. And it's a very small, fine distinction, but think about bending from the upper spine and ribs versus your low back. Good. 4, 3, 2, bring it in. Coming onto our knee on the other side. The leg that was on the floor, we're now going to take it out to the side right here. So again, try to have your toes in line with your knee. Leg is out straight. Try to get your foot flat on the floor, especially if you're wearing shoes. It might not happen, and that's okay. And we're just going to rock it back and rock forwards. So this is called an adductor rock back, like ADD, because we're stretching the muscles that add your leg back in towards your body. Is it mnemonics? Random thought. Is it mnemonics that, you try to remember things like the mitral valve? A lot of people remember that because of the bishop's mitre, his hat. All the little sayings and thoughts that we use to try to remember things. So your adductors are the muscles on the inner thigh area that add your leg back in towards your body. Good, let's take it back. We're gonna hold it right here. And if you can, come down onto your forearms. So we do a little bit of mobility, and then we do a full stretch. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Carefully come back in. We're now going to take the leg that was out to the side, and we're going to bring it around to the front. So we're in our half kneeling position. Keep an eye on this back leg. Mine likes to kick out, so I have to really watch it. Rotate that hip in. But I want you to take the leg out straight. Knee is straight. Toe, if you can, pull it up towards the ceiling. Just instead of pointing it, try to lift it up at least a little bit. We're going to get some calf work, a little balance work. And then same thing. You can be here. Maybe you can sit your hips back to your heel, and you can just do a nice good stretch. I feel a stretch right up where kind of closer to my buns, or stay here, and can you add a little hinge forwards? And again, we don't want to round our spine. I want you to hinge. Push your hips back towards your heels. Hands can maybe be on your thigh. Don't put them on your knee. That's going to put pressure down. We just want to hold it. 4, 3. Good. Bring it up. We're going to go to hands and knees, and we're going to do our hip circles right here. So good. Hands and knees position. Shoulders down. Brace your core. Bring it a little bit forward, out to the side. Rotate and bring it in. Then donkey kick. Circle it around and in. So remember your range of motion. Probably going to be different than mine. Good, couple more. Just try not to let it be really big and doing the arching. Good. Last set right here. Let's bring it in. We're just going to sit it back into child's pose just a little bit. So just sit back, reach it out, give the knees hopefully a little bit of a break, give the hands a little bit of a break. Good. Now we're going to go all the way down onto our tummies. And what I want you to try to do is we're going to be down on our tummy, and I want you to take your right leg and I want you to bend it. And then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to reach back and see, can you grab the top of your foot? Maybe you have to grab your pants. So you grab the back of your pants or the back of your shoe. And I want you to just think about pulling your heel a little bit towards your buns, and then maybe you can try to lift the thigh off the ground a little bit. Everybody's a little bit different here. So we're stretching our quad. That's the muscle that's right, or the muscles that are on the front of your leg. So a little bit of heel to buns, not stressing out the knee, and then a little bit of a thigh lift, feeling the stretch on the front of the leg. Good. 4, 3, 2, switching sides, same thing. So lift that leg, so bend your knee. Can you reach, can you reach back and grab your pants? Can you grab your shoe? Some of you might be able to grab the top of your foot and your ankle. So again, try to bend the knee, bring the heel towards your backside without overstressing the knee. And then can you try to kind of pull like you're trying to get the bottom of your foot closer to your head. So you're working on getting your heel a little bit closer to your buns, but then can you lift the leg like you're trying to get your foot a little bit closer to your head? And it's not going to get there for most of us. We're just trying to feel a nice good stretch. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that leg. Little shakeout. We're going to take our arms out to the side. We're going to do our scorpion stretch. So I want you to take your right hand right by your chest. Instead of having elbow out, elbows close to your body. Left hand straight out to the side. So we're going to take our right hand by our chest, right leg is bent, and I want you to roll into the left side like you're trying to get your right foot closer to the floor. But we're keeping the chest and the shoulder and the arm glued to the floor. So we don't want to push ourselves up. We just want to roll into that shoulder. Good. Bring it back into the center, switching sides. Right arm out, left hand by the chest, left leg is bent. Roll into that shoulder. Now, if you're really tight, just taking your arm out to the side might be a really, really good stretch. If you don't want to be on the floor for this, do this against a wall. So you can face the wall and then just keep your arm and shoulder glued to the wall and turn your rest of your body away from the wall. Then release, bring it back in, switch it over to the other side. We're going to very slowly alternate from one side to the other. So we're going to take it over, hold it, maybe count to 5, bring it in, switching over, take it over, count to 5. Good. Switch. Now some people might be able to go a little bit faster at this. My chest kind of gets in the way and does not feel very comfortable, so I prefer to go a little bit more slowly. Good. We're going to do one more on each side. So a little movement, a little stretch. Good. Last side, last time. Let's go ahead and bring it into the center. We're going to lift ourselves up. We're going to come into Sphinx. What I want you to think about, fingers are spread, shoulders are away from the ears. So we don't want to be hunkered down, and we don't want to just be here and then lift our head up. Pull the shoulders down, and I want you to think about lifting and opening your chest. So you're trying to get very tall. You can squeeze your glutes, help protect your low back. If this is too high and it bothers your back, then just stay down on your tummy and rest your chin on your hands. But we're lifting it, we're taking our chest, and we're kind of going out and up versus just trying to arch our low backs. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, bring it all the way down. Take your hands by your chest. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, push yourselves up and back. back to hands and knees, and we're going to come to a seated position. So we're in a nice, good seated position. We're going to take it into a butterfly stretch. So bottoms of the feet are touching. Try to bring it in as far as you can. Gently press those knees out to the side. I'm trying to get into position. It feels a little odd today. And then I'm going to add in a little forward fold. If this is not for you today, that's okay. Just do the best you can. And maybe you have to sit a little bit taller, take those legs out. It's perfectly all right. So a little forward fold. Good. 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Going to take those legs a little bit wide. Hands by your hips, and we're going to do our 90-90. So we're just going to take it all the way to one side and then all the way to the other. And I'm trying to keep my glutes as close to the floor as I can. So I'm going to take it over, and then I'm going to take it over. So try to get the outside of one leg to the floor and the inside of the other leg to the floor. And you can see I'm kind of in that 90-90. So I've got a 90 position here and a 90 position here. But again, I'm trying not to let my entire body turn if I can. I really want to focus on internal, external rotation of my hip. Good, here's 2. And 1. Now we're going to take it over to one side. I want you to have both legs as close to 90-90 as you can get. You may have to adjust your leg position depending how you're feeling. We're going to turn over the leg that's in front, and we're going to fold it forwards. Now your fold forwards might still be up here, or it might just be here because this position is a challenge for you today. So pick what feels good. Stretching should feel good. You might feel a little discomfort, but you shouldn't feel pain. The goal for this is to feel better when we're done. Good, let's go ahead and bring it up. Now we're going to turn a little bit towards this back leg. And for most of us, just that turn is going to be the hard part. So you can bend your front leg a little bit if you need to, but we're turning towards this back leg. And then some of you may be flexible enough to actually add a reach, but if your reach looks like this, don't reach, just turn. We're trying to get a little bit of rotation here. This is my tight side. This is the leg that doesn't like to rotate in, so I have a harder time on this side than I do the other one. Good, release. Now we're going to take it up and over to the other side. And we're going to do the same thing. So try to get both legs as close to 90-90 as you can get. Turn over that front leg, little forward fold, little forward hinge. Seven, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way up. And then same thing. Try to keep it 90-90, and we're going to turn our body towards this leg. You can adjust your front leg a little bit if you need to. This might feel better. If you're more flexible, you might be able to turn and add a reach. But again, if you're doing your turn and your reach and you look like you're doing a side bend, don't worry about the reach. Our goal right now is to be able to kind of rotate our body a little bit this way, feeling that stretch in the hip without, falling over. So your turn might be like here still because you're just very tight. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. We're going to bring it up in front, and we're going to go all the way down onto our backs. So you can just very gently roll yourself down. We're going to take our low back into the floor, arms out to the side. We're going to bring our legs up. So option 1, you keep your feet on the floor, okay? Option 2, you bring your legs up, arms out to the side, and we're going to just do very gentle little side-to-side windshield wipers. trying to keep your opposite shoulder on the floor. So you're trying to keep this T position. So when we go over, you might shift a little, but we don't want to let the body completely lift up. And how far you go is completely going to be between you and your torso and your core strength. If it's too much having the feet up, again, keep the feet flat on the floor. And you're just going to go side to side here. This is a little bit easier. It's a little bit of a regression. You're still getting the movement. So you're not missing out on anything if you have to go and do this in a little bit of an easier manner. And here's 2. And 1. Let's go ahead and bring it in. Take your left leg out straight. You're going to pull your right leg into your chest. And what I want you to do is I want you to pull. You can grab behind the thigh, you can grab here, or you can grab your foot. And I want you to pull it down and a little bit over and into your chest. So this is a variation of Happy Baby. What tends to happen a lot is we pull in and then this leg pops up off the floor. So I want you to try to keep your opposite leg straight. So you might have to regress a little bit. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, switch it over to the other side. So straighten the right leg. Pull the left knee into the chest. You can grab behind the thigh. You can grab your calf. You can grab the bottom of your foot. So we want to try to pull this leg kind of down into your chest. And then this one, don't let it pop up off the floor. So press it out. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring it in. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Find a nice, good, neutral body position. I just feel lopsided today, but we're going to lift it up into a bridge. So I want you to take your elbows, set them down by the side, and now I want you to brace the core, pull the belly in, drive the elbows into the ground. I want you to feel your back activate, almost like you're trying to lift yourself up off the floor, but you don't. Then we're going to lift our hips up off the floor and we're going to hold. And I want you guys to march. I don't think I can march. Hi, Miss Marcella. Okay, now we're going to try to march. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. Hi. Good morning. She wants company today, apparently. So slow and steady march. I have to send this to my roommate. It's technically his cat. I am just the substitute. The substitute okay person. Then we're gonna go for 2 more. Just 2. Oh, she's playing with my hair now. And 1. Good. Bring it all the way down. We're gonna pull our low back into the floor. We're gonna take both legs up. We're gonna point our toes. And we're going to point our toes, go out to the side, and then we're going to flex our feet, squeeze the inner thighs together like somebody's zippered your legs together from your heels to your hips. So point your toes, take it out, flex the feet, pull it in. Point, out, flex, pull it in. So point, out, flex, and in. If that's a bit much for you, bend your knees. Open, you can still do the flex, and then lift. So it's a little easier if you're in a dead bug type position, but make sure that we're not like dropping the knees out and doing interesting things with rotating our hips. We're just going to take it out, flex, and bring it in. Kitty, that is my hair. Point, and flex. Good, couple more. Sweetie. Last one. Good. Go ahead and take it down. Give yourself a little bit of a break. And the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand and place it on our left thigh. Really, Kat? Right hand, left thigh, a little isometrics. Now we're going to carefully bring the right leg and the left arm up. And we're going to go down and we're going to come up. We're going to go down and we're going to come up. So we're trying to brace, get a little bit of core work here. Good, 2 more. Just 2. And 1. Carefully bring it in, give yourself a little bit of a break. Last exercise, we're going to switch sides. So left hand, right leg. Just a little isometric press. It doesn't have to be this big, huge tug of war. Now left leg up, right arm up. We're going to take it down and come back up again. No. Thank you. So down and up. No. That is not a scratching post. You already tried to ruin my chair. Good, 3. Got a brand new chair for Christmas and she already has little kitty puncture holes in it. Good, bring it in. Let's take the feet down. Just give yourself a little bit of a wiggle. I'm going to extricate myself as the kitty chew toy. Let's roll it over to the side. No. I don't think so, Missy. Bring it into the center. We're just gonna sit nice and tall. And we're just gonna take our ear to our shoulder side to side. This is not a kitty scratching post, my dear. I'm sorry. You have a wonderful tree right in the next room. Good, let's bring the head up and we're gonna look to one side and look to the other. Our upper body is set in place. It's not going anywhere. We're trying to move just our head and our neck, which if you have really tight muscles and whatnot, and other issues, that can be a challenge. But we're just going to take it to the side and center. Good, 2 more. There's 2 and 1. Bring it in. We're just going to take a nice deep breath in, spread the fingers, and exhale. Good, 1 more time, big breath in and out. And you are all done.